guys, as always, Shazam! Welcome to the Appalachia Bees. It's the Thursday Buzz where I give you a roundup from around the web of all sorts of stuff that's going on. By the end of this video, you are going to be much better informed. Now, I usually say, hey, there's a bunch of stories here and they all matter, which they do. But I think today, Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to steal everyone else's thunder. She's dropping power hammer bombs on the rest of everybody. So she steals the entire show today. Wait till you hear what she has done. It's going to be a fun one. Buckle up. Here we go. Hey, today's episode is brought to you by the USCCA. The U.S. Concealed Carry Association literally helps save lives. Let me explain. The USCCA is a membership association that provides self-defense education, training, and peace of mind to over 500,000 responsibly armed Americans nationwide. Click Learn More. It's below. Click it right now if you're ready to start your journey as one of them. Big thank you to the USCCA. The link is down there. To each of y'all, thank you for every thumbs up. I appreciate that. Y'all crush it all the time. 6 of y'all are like, yeah, I'm tired of you asking for thumbs up. It helps in the algorithm, and it's fun. Heaven forbid we have fun around here. So thank you for that. Speaking of fun, a lot of emails have come in this week. So I want to say thank you to y'all. A lot of positivity. A lot of folks have just said, hey, Johnny, thanks for what you're doing. So I just want to say I hear you. Thank you so much for that. Comment sections and emails can be a dumpster fire and a sewer to walk through sometime. But this week, it's been fantastic. Thank y'all. Tomorrow's Spicy Friday. I'm letting the cat out of the bag a little bit. Flatline Fiber we talked about the other day. Y'all broke their server. You broke their entire website. Y'all all clicked it at the same time. Audio server. That's kind of fun. We'll talk a little bit about that tomorrow. I'm not refilming. We're doing this. Content starts at 3 minutes and 12 seconds. David. Next. All right, comments right now are still open on the entire brace thing. They're going to be open for a little bit more, but get your comments in. It's on the national or the federal register, and you can let the ATF know and let the federal government know what you think about this whole brace thing. I dealt with it on Tuesday in a video titled, I'm Not a Criminal. I'm not. And I'm fed up with this whole thing, so let your voice be heard. I have as well. I saw yesterday that it's in the 40s, like 44, 45, 46,000 as of yesterday. I think it's going to go way, way up from there. Remember, on some level, it does matter, but this can really work to push back on it. Remember the green tip ammo situation from a few years ago? They opened up, asked for comments, and they backed down immediately. Did the same thing a while back, not that long ago, on the brace thing the first time. So I think this is going to matter. I think there's a lot of people piping up and offering their opinions on this one, and they won't hear 2 or 3 of us, but they will hear tens of thousands of us. It matters. Now, up next, this one dovetails right in there. Not just us, but also career politicians are letting their voice being heard. A letter was penned just recently by North Carolina Congressman Richard Hudson, and he has written a letter to Attorney General Merrick Garland. Now, remember, Merrick Garland is a dumpster fire. He is against everything that makes America great. 140 members of Congress have signed that letter, and what it is, it's saying, hey, we also are standing with America, and this is a bunch of nonsense. It's a piece of plastic that's going to make people into felons overnight. We're not standing for it. So shout out to North Carolina and Richard Hudson saying something positive about a politician. Crazy times. Next. Ooh, good one. Texas, it has now been signed. Governor Greg Abbott has now signed into law constitutional carry. It is now signed, and it goes into effect, I think, in September. I didn't write it down. I think it's September 21st, something like that. It's in September. Very exciting. Y'all know I talk a little bit about how this shouldn't even be a thing. So I want to just say, hey, this should not be a thing, but it is a thing. And so I think shout out to Texas. Not bad. All right, I buried the lead. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Holy smokes. I wanted to say it's a woman with some balls, but I shouldn't say that out loud because the last time I said the B word on here, I got a really nasty email. But you can't control me. Marjorie Taylor Greene has, and I think it went through this morning. I can't find it. Last night, on Wednesday night, the news was talking about it that said today she's going to be filing legislation and proposing legislation to Abolish the ATF. How awesome is that? And it's not just abolish the ATF. It's fantastic. Do your homework, read about it, but when you read, here's a few highlights that I really liked. And also, she is putting in that law that but as it's being abolished, that the ATF has to publish a list of seized weapons and ammunition, all seized. Publish the list. Who's it from and what'd you take? And then they have to sell it at auction through licensed FFLs, but sell it at auction to raise money for victims of Operation Fast and Furious. If you don't know Fast and Furious, just jump on Wikipedia and read a little bit about it. Yeah, it's bad. So she's going to use turning something evil for something good, and pretty cool. Now, of course, there's going to be oversight, governmental oversight. So she's proposing to move it back, all of that oversight back from the ATF over to the FBI. That's some sketchiness because the FBI is deep state corrupt as well, but what do I know? Shout out to Marjorie Taylor Greene. The last time I said chutzpah, a bunch of y'all are like, no, it's chutzpah. What does an Appalachian know about Yiddish? Stop it. Next. All right, AmmoLand released an article this week, and they said that, now, I want to say this, hear this entire thing. If you're going to cut me off, at least cut me off at the end of this diatribe. I'm not saying this is news. I'm saying AmmoLand says this is news. They have a history of rushing to the front and trying to be at the very front of stories, and they've blown it recently, and this author has blown it recently. So I just want to say they're saying it, and I'm watching it. The idea is that a leaked document has been handed to AmmoLand, I don't know, and it's saying that non-criminals and non-violators are being added to the next list and being added to the prohibited list. Sounds plausible, sounds probable. I'm not big on AmmoLand with their leaked documents. I don't trust them, but I think it needs to be watched. And so the reason I'm mentioning it to y'all is I want y'all to watch it, and I'm going to be watching it as well. Would love some third-party confirmation on this, maybe from some more credible sources. I hit that a little bit harder than I meant to. Apparently I'm fired up. I'm not refilming. Next. Finally, we go talk a little bit about the American Thinker. They released a fantastic article this week, and they are saying and tying in and showing and exploring the federal government, the FBI's role in the January 6th nonsense. And they're talking that it's bad, like really bad. I don't think we'll ever know the truth. I really don't. Like, Vegas was never talked about. I think 46, 47 hours after Vegas, not a single news source or news organization talked about Vegas ever again. They don't talk about it. I don't think we'll ever know about January 6th, but the American Thinker's got a good one on there. It's worth, and there's some links in that article as well. So check that out. I didn't write it down. Shirk, I think was his name, the guy that wrote the article. Check it out. Props to him. I think it's a lot going on right now, but Marjorie Taylor Greene stealing the thunder. I'm excited. Will it ever make it out of committee? Doubt. It's kind of fun. To anyone that is against me, my rights to own whatever peanut butter colored nonsense I want to own. Yep, from my cold, dead hands. Bye, y'all.